Hello everyone, welcome to BI Consulting Pro. This is another video, and in this video we are going to discuss about fiscal year table in Power BI. How you can create a fiscal year table in Power BI in a very simple way. In this video I'm going to use only a few DAX functions which are very easy to use and you can use them anywhere, anytime. Whether you are a beginner, whether you are an intermediate user or you are an expert, you all can use this table in a very simple way. You can create it very easily. So let me walk you through how you can do that. But before going further, if you are over here for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon for all the latest Power BI updates and videos. So let's get started. The very first, I would like to walk through my model. The model that I'm using over here, it's a very simple, only I'm using two tables over here, dim date and fact internet sales table. They are connecting, and right now, actually the key that we are going to use is the date. So date key can come from the date table, or you can use even the date, which is a field in the dim date table. So you can use that, and through that you can create your Power BI date table. But for that, we are going to use the calendar auto function. And in my previous videos, in my DAX series, I have already explained to you all those functions that I'm going to use in this video. So I'm going to directly use them. If you would like to learn more about the DAX and you would like to learn how to use those DAX functions, please don't forget to check the links in the description section and follow that series. It's going to help you to understand DAX in a very easy way. So let's start over here. So very first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here, I'll come in the modeling tab, and over here I'm going to create a new table. What I'm going to give it a name, I'm going to give it a name fiscal year table. That's it. Then you have to start it with the equal sign, and over here we will write our very first DAX expression or the very first DAX function, which is just going to start after this equal sign, and here we are going to use calendar auto. So as soon as you type cal, you will see all the DAX functions are going to start appearing at the bottom of this cal, whatever I have written over here. So we need this calendar auto DAX function, so just click on this and here you can close this. But not only that, we have to get to know when our fiscal year is going to start. Generally in India or in many of the other countries as well, fiscal year starts from the April. So we have to get our dates starting from the April. So how we can do that? For that, you have to just write a number 3, which is an optional parameter for calendar auto DAX function over here. Just write it and hit the enter, or you can just click over here. As soon as you will do that, you will see on your right hand side fields pane that fiscal year table is appearing over here. So now let's check what are the dates that's coming over here. So now you can see dates are starting appearing from the 1st of April and it's going down till the 2015, I believe. So yes, over here you can see 2014, and then it's gonna go till March 31st, 2015. So I'm getting 4017 rows over here. So this is a great way to just create a table. So what does this calendar auto function did? So it took the minimum date from your tables and then the maximum date, and then it provides you a range of all the dates in between. So that's very great. Now what we are going to do, our second step would be to get the month number, but in this case there's a logic. So you have to think April should be your first month and March of the next year should be your last month, that is number 12. And for that, what we are going to do, we are going to create a new column. Click on this new column, and here I'm going to give it a fiscal month number. So you can either say fiscal month number or fiscal year month number, it's totally up to you. I'm going to just say fiscal month number, and then again we have to write a DAX expression. And in this case, what I'm going to do, I have to go 3 months back to my date column over here. That means if I'm in April, I should get April as a first month. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this date DAX function, which is the edate, and I can just start it writing my date from the date table So let's gonna go down, and here's the date from the date table. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to deduct 3 months from this. So as you can see that edate function, it returns the date that is the indicate number of months before or after the start date. So let's deduct 3 over here and see what we are getting. So over here you can see now I'm getting first month as the April in the fiscal month number. So if you will put +3 over here instead of -3, let's see what happens. It's gonna go forward 3 months, and here you can see it's appearing July over here. So that's how you can use this edate function. So let me make it minus, and now we are gonna use month dex function over here, because this month dex function is gonna give us the month number only, and we ideally need that only because we have to make sure that our April month is going to be our first month of our fiscal year. So write it over here, close it, that's it, that's all you need to do. Hit the enter or just click on this sign over here. So now we got the April as our first month. Now what I can do in order to check in March 2005, that should be my month number 12, because that's gonna be the end of the fiscal year. So let's see whether it's gonna come or not. So if I'll go in the March, now in February, so here you can see this is the March, so it should appear as the month 12, and here it's appearing. So that means what our logic is over here, it's working absolutely fine. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this filter. I need the next column, that would be my quarters, quarter for my fiscal year. So how to get that? So the logic is very simple over here. We can use a switch statement over here, or we can directly use the quarter function. So there are many ways to do that, to be honest. You can use the ceiling function to divide by a multiple factor of 3. You can use a switch dex function over here. That means if your month number is from 1 to 3rd, that should be your quarter 1. If it's 3 to 4, quarter number 2, and likewise. Otherwise, I have another simple solution. What I can do, I'll just take it over here. I'm going to copy this, my formula or my dex expression that I have written for fiscal month number. I'm going to create a new column. Let me paste it over here. And over here, instead of month, I'm going to say it's my quarter. And number, you want to keep it, you can keep it. Otherwise, you can remove it, no need. And instead of month, what I'm going to say it quarter. That's it. That's all I need to do. So here you will see it's gonna show your quarters over here. So if I'll go in month number 12, of course that should show me the quarter number 4. So let's see over here, you will see it's absolutely working fine. If you would like to check more, you can check more, but I want to show it just like Q4, Q3, Q2 likewise. So what I can do, let me first remove the filters from here. So I have to again select my fiscal quarter, and what I'm gonna do over here, I have to just concatenate this with my Q word. So how can I do that? You have to just write Q ampersand, which is the concatenation symbol, index, and then hit enter, and you will see now you have Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. So every quarter is appearing over here, which is your fiscal quarter. Now we are coming to the last part of this fiscal year, and what I'm going over here, I'm going to create a new column which I'm gonna call it fiscal year. Generally when we are in 2004, then we say fiscal year 2004, 2005, or 2003, 2004 likewise. So that's how I need to create a column which I can call a fiscal year. So how I can do that? For that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create another column. So I'm going to create another column over here, and I'm going to call it fiscal year. So this fiscal year, I have to create a logic over here to create my fiscal year, and for that I have to create certain variables as well. So what I can do for that, I'll write a logic over here, and let's see how it's gonna come out. So guys, the code was a bit big, so I'm cutting it short, and I'm going to paste the code over here, and I'm going to let you know how you can use it. Otherwise this video is going to be very lengthy, and I really don't want to make the lengthy video. I just want to make it very simple and very quick for you. So guys, this is the formula that we are going to use over here. This is our total DEX expression, and let me explain you row by row. In the third row, you will see I have variable name current year. That means my current year. And how I'm getting it? First, I'm using my date column, which is my fiscal year from fiscal year table, and I'm just using the year DEX function over here, which is gonna give me the year. And what I just want the two digit of that year from the right hand side. That means if it's 2004, that I just need 04. If it's 2005, I need 05. Or if it's 2020, then I just need 20 likewise. Then similarly, I'm using for the last year and the new year, and all those what I'm doing for last year the logic is gonna be same, just in the year part I'm deducting 1, and for the new year I'm adding 1. For example, right now my current year is 2021. So if I need the last year, that would be 2021 minus 1. If I need the next year or the new year, that would be 2021 plus 1. That's the same logic I have used over here. Very simple. If you have any concern or question, please don't forget to let us know. Then I'm using a switch statement. Always I prefer to use switch over if, and it has many advantages in terms of performance as well. So what I'm doing over here, if my condition is true, then my month number from this date column, if it's greater than equals to 4, that means if this month number is after March, that means if it's April to December, so it should give me current year and new year. That means in today's case, it would be like 2021 and 2022. Otherwise, it should give me last year and current year. That means 2020 and 2021. Likewise, so just hit the enter or click over here, and you will see your fiscal year is appearing over here, like 4, 5, and then if you will go in the next year, like in 5, it's going to appear 5, 6, likewise. So this is going to be very helpful whenever you are going to create your own fiscal year table in Power BI. That's all guys, that's all for today's video. In this video, I have used all these DEX functions. I have explained to you how to use them, what are their uses, and how you can create a fiscal year table from the scratch very easily. If you would like to use the extended version of this fiscal year table, I'm going to create that table in the same PBX file, and I'm going to provide you link in the description section. So please go there, check that out. You can download the code, you can download this fiscal year table PBX file, and let me know your thoughts over it. And once again guys, please don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for all the Power BI updates and videos. See you in the next video.